Namo Buddhaya, meritorious children. We are happy to meet with you again to share the wonderful message, the wonderful teachings realized by a Buddha. So let us go for refuge to Buddha Dhamma Sangha and observe 5 precepts before we go for the Dhamma sermon. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Saṅgaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dutiyampi saṅgaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi saṅgaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now, children, there's a challenge for you. What's the challenge? You have to observe the 5 precepts and protect it. Now, there's another main challenge as well. That is to always remember the refuge. Keep the refuge from the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. We should not get away from the refuge from the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. So the moment you start thinking unwisely, you are away from the Buddha's refuge. But the moment you start and continue and think, keep on thinking according to the Buddha's realization, you have the refuge from the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. So that is the greatest challenge. And the next challenge is to protect the 5 precepts. So let's observe the 5 precepts and observe these 5 precepts until I meet you again in next Saturday in the program. Then in next Saturday, again you'll have a strong determination to observe and protect the 5 precepts. So if you break the 5 precepts in between, again observe it. So it's always good for children and for adults to observe the 5 precepts early morning. After you wake up, after you brush your teeth, go to the Buddha statue, sit and offer a glass of water, light a lamp and observe the 5 precepts. At least observe the 5 precepts. Then before you go to sleep, again observe the 5 precepts, because in the daytime, maybe without, due to lack of mindfulness, you would have broken a precept. So if you can observe the 5 precepts in the night before you go to sleep, then you don't have to worry. Even if you die in the night, you are virtuous. You are virtuous. So let's observe the 5 precepts. I observe the precept of abstaining from killing beings. I observe the precept of abstaining from stealing. I observe the precept of abstaining from sexual misconduct. I observe the precept of abstaining from telling lies. I observe the precept of abstaining from taking intoxicating drinks and drugs. I follow these precepts for happiness in this life, for rebirth in heaven, and to realize the Four Noble Truths. In this Gautama Buddha's dispensation, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now, let's learn the Buddha's teachings. Let's go for the sermon. Namo Buddhaya, meritorious children. So, the meaning of Namo Buddhaya means our homage to the Buddha. So, after we pay homage to the Buddha, we should pay homage to our teacher, to our Lokaswamin Wahanse, for giving us ordination and for teaching this Dhamma in a simple way. So, my homage to my teacher, our Lokaswamin Wahanse. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Children, we all like to be protected. Don't you all like to be protected by your parents? You like. Then even at school, even at home, even when you are traveling, don't you wear a seatbelt when you're in the vehicle? You wear a seatbelt. Your parents force you, even the police force you to wear it. Why? For a protection. Now, children, there are two types of protections. Now, one protection is that we get from the external world, that is by your parents. Then as long as you are inside a house, you have locked your doors and windows, you are protected. Then thieves can't come in. But then, children, there is another protection that you can develop spiritually through wisdom and through the blessings of the Buddha. So, that protection, the protection that you get from the Buddha, from the Buddha's teachings, by the power of the truth, the blessings that you get from the power of the true teachings, those blessings that you get from the Buddha's teachings, by the Buddha's realization, even as a Bodhisattva, whatever the Bodhisattva realized, by even with that truthfulness, we can gain blessings. So, whatever the blessings we get materially, it could be from your parents, it could be living inside a house, or it could be inside a car. Those things are not really protecting our mind. Those protection can only protect our body. But then the protection that we get from the Buddha's teachings can protect our mind and also can protect our life. Even if you go through a hard time, that protection can give you life. Protection can save your life. Even if you wear a seatbelt, yet you can die. But if you develop something spiritually through the Buddha's teachings, or by the power of the truthfulness of the Buddha, by the power of that truthfulness, we can have long life. We can save our lives even. So, a girl called Kylie from England, she requested Upasika, a little daughter from, a young daughter from England, requested us to teach us the background story for Morapirita, the importance of Morapirita. So, Morapirita is a chanting, a sutta that we chant to gain protection for our lives. So, before you go to school, you can chant Morapirita. So, just after you get into a vehicle, you can chant Morapirita. Then, before you go to sleep, you can chant Morapirita. When you're traveling in an aeroplane, you can chant Morapirita. Why? You know, the tendency, the chance to lose life while traveling is more. So, even at home, you can lose your life, but then there is more chances. There are more chances when you are traveling, because even if your father drive properly, other vehicles can come and crash you. So, today we are learning the Morapirita. being thankful and being grateful and while sharing merit to Kylie daughter. Kylie daughter is the one who requested us. So everyone should be glad because Kylie daughter requested us to do this program. So it was easy for me even to think what should I preach for this program today. So since Kylie daughter requested this, it was very easy for me to go and refer to the Parita chanting book and refer to a Jataka story and reveal the background story of the Mora Pirita and give a protection for all these kids listening to this program. What do you think, children? Isn't it amazing? It's amazing. That's why I'm telling you all to help me to conduct this program peacefully. So if you can send me answers for the questions, if you can share your good deeds, if you can share the sermons that you learn at home, even from other monks. So if you can share those wonderful things that you learn, then it'll be very easy for me to conduct this program. And a lot of other children living in other countries will also learn what you learn. And you will also be a person who is propagating Dhamma. You will take part in this meritorious deed and help hand in propagating Dhamma. And you can also gain a merit that is relevant to give the gift of Dhamma that surpasses all the gifts in the world. So if you like to give the greatest gift to the whole world, you can share your good deeds with me and share your Dhamma knowledge with me and ask good questions and propagate Dhamma to the whole world and gain the ultimate protection. What is that? Nibbana. Children, so in the Mora Pirita, it says like this. I'll chant the Mora Pirita first in English, and later during the Parita chanting session, I will chant this in Pali and English both. So I will chant this now. The sun, the one king with eyes, rises, spreading golden rays and illuminating the great earth. I pay homage to you. The sun spreading golden rays and illuminating the great earth. Guarded today by you, may I live through the day. So that's the first verse. Then the second verse. Those arahants who are knowers of all truths, I pay homage to them. May they keep watch over me. Homage to the enlightened ones. Homage to the fourfold enlightenment. Homage to the liberated ones. Homage to their liberations. Having made this protection, the Bodhisattva peacock sets out in search of food. So who's chanting this Spirita, this wonderful sermon? This was initially chanted by a peacock, not by human beings. Children, our Buddha in a previous life was born as a peacock, as a Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva is a person who will become a Buddha, for sure. No doubts in that. So, this Bodhisattva peacock, he had a golden body. So, everybody, the hunters who saw this peacock, was crazy over this peacock to hunt this peacock. But no one was able. Why? This peacock has a secret, has a wonderful weapon to protect this peacock's life. What's that protection? This peacock, every morning he worships. This peacock worships pay gratefulness to the sun. Then this peacock pay homage to the great arahants who are knowers of the truths. Then the Bodhisattva peacock pay homage to the Buddhas. Then the Bodhisattva peacock pay homage to the Dhamma for the realization of the noble ones. So, and then only this peacock go in search of food, having gained that protection. So how does he gain the protection? Ye brahmana vedagu sabbadamme te me namo teja mampalayantu namattu buddhanan namattu bodhya namo vimuttanan namo vimuttiya. What's the meaning of that? Those arahants who are knowers of all truths, I pay homage to them. First of all, they worship the Buddhas. May they keep watch over me. Then homage to the enlightened ones. Then homage to the enlightened ones, to great arahants. Then also homage to the great realization of the Buddhas. Homage to the great realization of arahants. By paying homage to what they have realized, this Bodhisattva peacock goes in search of food. So, don't you like to pay homage to the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha and leave home? Pay homage to the great Buddhas, to the great Buddha's realization, to great Arahants, for the realization of great Arahants. Then, dear children, you are protected. So, this Bodhisattva peacock, no one could catch him. So, this was reported to the king by the hunters, to the kings. Then, actually, a king tried in many ways to catch this peacock, but they couldn't. So 7 generations, that king's son, then that king's son became a king. So like that, 7 generations, it took 7 generations. It could be maybe 700 years, could be more than that. But this peacock lived long. This peacock was not trapped. Why this peacock is chanting this protective discourse. So then the 7th king was a little bit cunning. The 7th king, he told one of the hunters to catch this peacock somehow or other. Then what this hunter did, this last hunter, he got a female peacock. He got hold of a female peacock and told the female peacock early in the morning to try to get friendly with the male peacock by charming the male peacock. Then what happened? Early morning, this male peacock saw the female peacock. For 7 generations, for so many years, this peacock has been chanting this Mora Pirita. But then, after seeing this female peacock, what happened? That peacock forgot the protective discourse. That day, he went searching food without chanting the Parita. What happened? This peacock got trapped by the hunter. Then this peacock was taken to the king. But then this peacock was very wise. This peacock taught a wonderful Dhamma about good and bad to the king. Then after learning Dhamma from this peacock, this king became a virtuous person. And the hunter became a Pacheka Buddha. Hunter became a Pacheka Buddha. So imagine, children, how that peacock saved his life from 7 generations, from 7 kings, by paying homage to Buddhas and Arahants. So let's chant the Mora Pirita every day and get this protection for our lives. So then you can live peacefully, children. You can live peacefully. And then this protection is something that you can achieve just by chanting, by knowing the meanings. So when you pay homage to the Buddha, you should know the nature of the Buddha. What's the nature of a Buddha? What's the difference between a Buddha and Arahant? Buddha realizes the way to overcome anger, the way to overcome lust. Now what happened to the peacock? That peacock saw a female peacock and he forgot the Parita chanting. Why was that? Is it because of anger or lust? Because of lust, that peacock got attached to the female peacock and he forgot the good deeds even. So is lust a good thing, children? No. So lust was eradicated by a Buddha. Anger was eradicated by a Buddha. Then delusion is not knowing the truth. Delusion was eradicated by a Buddha without a guidance of a teacher. That's why we call a Samma Sambuddha. That's why we call the Buddha a Samma Sambuddha. So Buddha is a great person who realizes the true nature of the world and purifies the mind without a guidance of a teacher. So when we say Namattu Buddhana, we should remember who a Buddha is. Then Namattu Bodhiya. Then what Buddha realized? He realized the path to eradicate lust, anger, and delusion. He realized the path to overcome attachments. He realized the path to overcome suffering. We should pay homage to the Buddha's realization. Then Namo Vimuttanang, Namo Vimuttiya. So they achieved something in life. They achieved something in life, the great Buddhas. We should pay homage to what they achieved. What is that? Nibbana. What is Nibbana? That is the deathless forms. You are not born again and again, and you don't die again and again. So let's gain this ultimate protection. Especially Kailudu, you gain an enormous merit today because of a lot of kids and a lot of parents got the opportunity to learn the protection and the background story for the Mora Paritta. Dear children, but this explanation is very brief. So I will do a long sermon in one of the upcoming programs as a separate program, a long discourse, a long sermon about the Mora Paritta, to learn more about the Mora Paritta, to learn more about the background story, how the peacock taught Dhamma to the king, and the detailed explanation about the Mora Paritta, and learn more about the Mora Paritta. So today you should remember that the meaning of this Mora Paritta is paying homage to Buddhas and to Buddha's realization, to the great ones and to their realization. So then you get a protection. From that protection you can save life, just like the peacock did. So for 7 generations that peacock was saved. So there was one problem that peacock had. Finally, what was that? He was attached to that female peacock. That's because he couldn't be mindful. So don't get attached to things blindly. Everything is impermanent, children. Nothing is stable in this world. Why we should get attached to things that are not lasting forever? When we buy something new, we like it. But after some time, when it get worn out, when it get used up, we throw them away. So if you know early itself that everything is getting worn out, everything is decaying, early itself when you know that knowledge, you won't get attached ever. So you all are blessed children. We are fortunate to preach Dhamma for kids like you all who are learning Dhamma and talking to monks again and again and blessing the monks after learning Dhamma. We get a lot of emails from children blessing the monks wholeheartedly, blessing our Lokusaminas and the rest of the monks for preaching this Dhamma. So even some monks have come back to Sri Lanka, they bless those monks even. So we are happily, joyfully sharing the Buddha's teachings with you all. So may everyone who listen to this program be well and happy. May you have long life. And may all the children, may all the parents listen to this Dhamma program, gain the protection from the Mora Paritta and realize the Buddha's teachings in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. Dear children, now you have come to the meditation session. So today we will be practicing loving kindness meditation. Children, when you practice loving kindness meditation, you will experience 11 benefits. So first of all, I will teach you the 11 benefits. Then you will have a happy mind to practice the loving kindness meditation. Children, this loving kindness meditation should be practiced just like a vehicle. Like a vehicle is moving, we should always practice loving kindness. So the benefits are, when you practice loving kindness meditation, you will sleep very well. You can wake up very well. You won't see evil dreams. You will become dear to humans, and also you will become dear to non-humans. Deities will protect you, and no fire, no poison, no weapon can affect someone. One can concentrate the mind quickly. One's facial complexion is serene. one dies without any confusion. If one does not attain a higher stage of enlightenment, one will be reborn in the Brahma world. So if you like to go to a Brahma world, what should you do, children? Practice loving kindness meditation. Now, haven't you seen evil dreams? Falling from high-rise buildings, from mountains in the night? Haven't you seen funerals, nightmares, funerals in the night? So if you don't like to see these evil dreams, what should you practice? Loving kindness. Genuinely spreading thoughts of loving kindness. Genuinely practicing wholesome thoughts and practicing wholesome qualities. So let's practice loving kindness meditation. Now close your eyes. Sit in a comfortable posture. Sit in a comfortable posture and then close your eyes and think according to what I say. I am too closing my eyes and meditating. So I will utter the verses of loving kindness meditation genuinely, wholeheartedly. Wish for the happiness of others and wish for the happiness of yourself and others too. So listen to me and think according to what I say. Sit in a comfortable posture. Okay, now let's spread loving kindness. May I be free from anger. May I be free from ill will. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I live in peace. May I live happily. Now let's wish for the happiness of the beings who are living at the place you are right now. It could be your house. May all beings in this place be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this city. Now children, there are many beings in this city. There are animals, creatures, demons. There are many non-human beings and many human beings also. So try to spread loving kindness to all those beings. Think that there are enormous living beings in this city. Think of them and spread loving kindness. May all beings in this city be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering, may they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this province be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy. May all beings in this province be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this country be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. Children, next, we are going to spread loving kindness towards all beings living in this world. So think about the world. Okay, now let's spread loving kindness. May all beings in this world. Be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in all worlds. Now, children, we should think of all beings in all worlds. Without neglecting anyone, we can spread loving kindness. How fortunate we are. Let's spread loving kindness to all living beings in all worlds. May all beings in all worlds be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings be well and happy. Be well and happy. Now slowly open your eyes. Sat, Sadhu, sadhu.
Namo Buddhaya. You have now come to the good deeds session, where we read and watch the good deeds done by children all around the world. My name is Dinu Daham, and today I'm here with Devanga.
Namo Buddhaya. My name is Devanga, and today we'll be watching the good deeds done by Kenuli Upasika, Hesara Upasika, Delmini Upasika, Dinara Upasika, Dehan Upasika, Isat Upasika, and Janiru Upasika.
The first meritorious deed was done by Kenuli from Sri Lanka. She has sent a video she has made about COVID-19. Let's watch the video.
Coronavirus, COVID-19. Namo Buddhaya. Hi everyone. We will learn ways to protect ourselves from this current pandemic called coronavirus. We could chant the Ratana Sutta and Mora Paritta every morning and evening. We should wash our hands when we get back home from somewhere for at least 20 seconds and take a sanitizer bottle with you wherever you go. We should constantly use masks when we go outside. And we should also wear disposable gloves on for extra safety. We could also drink hot water, drink tea with ginger while it's still hot regularly. And if you get sick, visit your doctor and take your medicine on time and prevent from going outside until you're better. And we should avoid going outside for unnecessary things. We could go out just for food and drink and medicine. But wait! Stop! There's something more dangerous than coronavirus. Sansara is beyond dangerous. It's a never-ending cycle of births and deaths. We have faced many dangers throughout our long journey of countless births and deaths. The amount of blood we have shed or tears we have cried are more than the seas combined. We always should be thinking of this pandemic. There are more dangerous things we have to face in this everlasting cycle of births and deaths. We should cultivate good qualities and meritorious deeds in this life, so that in our next life we shall be more successful until we attain Nibbana. Namo Buddhaya.
Many merits to Kenuli Upasika for sending this marvelous video to teach others how to protect themselves from COVID-19.
The next meritorious deed was done by Hesara Upasika. She has sent pictures where she prepared the Buddha Puja and offered it to our great teacher, the Supreme Buddha. These pictures were narrated by Chamudi Upasika from Toronto.
Hesara is preparing milk rice. She is putting milk rice into a plate. She is pouring water and milk into 2 different glasses. Hesara offered all the puja items to our great teacher, the Supreme Buddha, with much Shraddha.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Those were some very beautiful pictures.
If you have photos of any meritorious actions, you could send them to our email address, which will appear on the screen. The next meritorious deed was done by Deomini Upasika. She has sent a photo of what she has offered to our great teacher, the Supreme Buddha. She has offered a candle, flowers, a glass of water, and fruits. Let's see the pictures. Many merits to Deomini Upasika for sending this picture to share with other Dhamma friends.
The next meritorious deed was done by Dinara and Dehan from Toronto. This is the email they have sent. Namo Buddhaya Pinwat Swaminwansa. This is the presentation I made about the September 19th Mirror of Dhamma program that my brother and I watched. Many merits to Swaminathan for conducting the Mirror of Dhamma program and making us become good children. And may I rejoice this merit with everyone helping at the Mirror of Dhamma program. Teruvan Saranai, Dinara and Dehan. This presentation was voiced over by Senila Upasaka from Toronto. Let's watch the presentation they sent.
Namo Buddhaya. The 5 precepts. The first precept is abstaining from killing beings. There are 5 factors that should be completed in order to break the first precept. It should be alive. You must know it's alive. You should have the intention to kill. You should make a plan to kill. The being should die according to the plan. If you break the first precept, you will not be able to live long. The second precept is abstaining from stealing. The second precept has 5 factors that must be completed in order for the precept to be broken. The property should belong to another person. You should know that the property belongs to another person. Then you should have the intention to steal. You should make a plan to steal. You should use your plan to steal. If we break the second precept, your wealth will be unprotected. The third precept is abstain from sexual misconduct. There is a girl protected by the mother, father, parents, brothers, sisters, relatives, family, Dhamma, those with husbands, engaged or those with crowned by another man. No one can have any sexual activities with a girl like that. If anyone has sexual activities with that type of person, they will have lots of enemies. The fourth precept is abstaining from telling lies. There are a few ways to break the fourth precept. If you say you saw what you did not see, if you say you heard what you did not hear, if you say you experienced what you did not experience, if you say you know what you do not know, if you break the fourth precept, no one will trust you or believe you. The fifth precept is abstaining from taking intoxicating drinks and drugs. If you take even a bit of alcohol, it is still breaking the fifth precept. We should not take alcohol because not only will it make us physically ill in this life, but it will also make you physically and mentally ill, and you will not be mindful of what you are doing. Teruvan Saranai Namo Buddhaya.
Many merits to Dinara Dehan for making this presentation and to Sanila Upasaka for narrating it. It was a marvelous presentation. You can create short 1 to 2 minute presentations about any Dhamma topic or any meritorious deeds you've done, and then you can send them to our email address.
The last meritorious deed was done by Isat and Janiru Upasaka. They have sent a picture of them doing Buddhanusati meditation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. We rejoice in the merits Isat and Janiru Upasaka have collected by doing Buddhanusati meditation. Today we watched many good deeds done by children all around the world. May you also have the opportunity to send your good deeds to our email address.
These meritorious deeds will help to propagate the Dhamma and teach others to do meritorious deeds as well. We rejoice in your good deeds. The whole world rejoices in them too. May all of us have the opportunity to realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Teruvan Saranai. Namo Buddhaya.
Namo Buddhaya. Dear children, now we have come to the session of chanting Paritta. So today, since we taught you about the importance of the Mora Piritta, we thought of chanting the Mora Paritta, Mora Piritta. So the Bodhisattva Peacock's prayer for protection. So let's chant the Mora Piritta. If you have the Mahamevunava Paritta chanting book, please take it to your hand. Don't keep on the floor. Keep it in your hand and chant the Mora Pirita. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Udetayang chakkhuma eka raja harissavanno patavipabhaso tantang namassami harissavannang patavipabhasang tayajja gutta viharemu divasang. The sun, the one king with eyes, rises, spreading golden rays and illuminating the great earth. I pay homage to you. The sun spreading golden rays and illuminating the great earth, guarded today by you. May I live through the day. Ye brahmana veda gu sabba dhamme te me namo te cha mam palayantu. Namathu buddhanang namathu bodhiya namo vimuttanang namo vimuttiya. Those arahants who are knowers of all truths, I pay homage to them. May they keep watch over me. Homage to the liberated ones. Homage to the fourfold enlightenment. Homage to the liberated ones. Homage to their liberation. Imang so paritang katva moro charati esana. Having made this protection, the Bodhisattva peacock sets out in search of food. Apetayang chakkhuma eka raja harissavanno patavipabhaso tantang namassami harissavannang patavipabhasang tayajja gutta vihare muratting. The sun, the one king with eyes, descends spreading golden rays and illuminating the great earth. I pay homage to you. The sun spreading golden rays and illuminating the great earth, guarded today by you. May I live through the night. Ye brahmana veda gu sabba dhamme te me namo te cha mam palayantu. Namattu buddhanang namattu bodhiya namo vimuttanang namo vimuttiya. Those arahants who are knowers of all truths, I pay homage to them. May they keep watch over me. Homage to the enlightened ones. Homage to the fourfold enlightenment. Homage to the liberated ones. Homage to their liberation. Imang so paritang katva moro vasam kappaiti. Having made this protection, the Bodhisattva peacock lived happily etena saccena suatti hotu. By this truth may there be well-being. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. Now, as usual, we have come to the merit sharing session. So, today, the merit sharing goes to Tisal Bandula Gamage Puta, who celebrates his 14th birthday on 10th of November. So, may all the gods rejoice in this merit. First of all, we should share merit with gods because they protect us. So may all the gods rejoice in this merit, and may they develop in divinely happiness, and may they develop in wisdom, and may they also realize the Four Noble Truths and escape from this samsara in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And may all the departed relatives of all of us, especially son Osada Buddhika Gamage passed away at the age of 21, and they are hoping to share merit with all of their departed relatives who they have met in their past lives, and may all the departed relatives of all of us rejoice in this merit and escape from samsara as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And especially the parents who sponsored for this program, Janaka Gamage, Jayangani Gamage, Nikesh Tyagya Gamage, and Tisal Banula Gamage from Melbourne, Australia. May everyone in that family rejoice in this merit. May their relatives, may their friends rejoice in this merit. And by the power of this merit, may everyone who listened to the program, may everyone who took part in this program, may everyone who sponsored for this program today realize the Four Noble Truths, have well-being, long life, and may all their good thoughts come true, and realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May our teacher Lokosami Nuhansa and all the monks of Mahamena Buddhist Monastery and all the nuns of Mahamena Buddhist Monastery and all the monks and nuns living in all around the world rejoice in this merit, and with the power of this merit may they be well and happy, have happiness, and realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Teruvan Saranai.